Hi guys, it's Tracy in Australia and I've popped in with another journal share. This is actually a journal I made last year and never got around to filming. As you can see, it's a Halloween themed journal and it's one of those very tall, slender journals. It measures 4.5 by 10.5, just has one signature and pages from various digitals, and I will list those in the description box. So the cover is made from craft text and I like that because you can sew to it. I have used this beautiful velvet pané on the front of the cover, and I've also used a fabric on the inside. So I've done a little cluster up here with some ribbon embroidery ribbon, a bit of old tulle and some cute buttons, another little cluster down here with a Prima piece and a W for witches. There's some lace under there. Sorry for the glare. There is a bit of acetate over this cute photo of these very old witches, so it does shine. Underneath that is some black creepy cloth, then a paper frame, and there's also some lace. So around the edge of the journal I sewed some black tulle and some more creepy cloth. The closure is just a piece of soft black netting that came off a shirt, I think, and some nylon ribbon. So let's get in there and have a look. So inside is some fabric. It's just cotton quilting fabric. I have used some wide satin ribbon as a bit of a reinforcement to the spine. The pages are all different sizes. They're quite tatty, they're quite heavily tea-dyed, and as I said, I will link in the description box the sets that I have used. So here I had this feather with this gold on the top. I love feathers, and I thought it looked like a quill, so I've added one of those Tim Holtz nibs there, and that just gets held in place by a small piece of black lace. So heavily tea-dyed, and I always have a theme for my journals, and this one I was thinking, I love this photo, and I thought, well, these are either really good friends or sisters, and so I kind of went with that as my theme for the journal. So sister witches growing up. This is my first little layout, and I had this photo of this very cute little witch. She has a hat on and she's obviously very young. So another little cluster down here, some paper flowers, a bit of bling, a bit of purple sari, and some tea-dyed muslin. The pockets layered up there, there's 3 different pieces. There's a little space there for a little tag and a little Tim Holtz snippet that says, "Stay curious." This is actually a paper bag, so that's glued onto the paper bag. And in the bag, I've placed some pages from an old geography book, because I figure a young witch needs to learn how to navigate on her broom. And a little do-it-yourself broom care kit, and that's just got blank pages in it for writing. Just a little bit of fun. This whole journal is a little bit of fun. And in this pocket, I have a little ad. It says Salem Sisters Broomstick Company, and this one says, "Which broom is right for you?" And this is a logbook for, I figured, riding your broom. So again, a little cluster down here. Let me turn it that way so you can see. A little bit of net, a little bit of lace. There's a bowl pin with a little pearl bead on it, and some sari. This is a gorgeous piece of net. It's very stiff and it has this little pattern in it, and I thought that looked really nice. So on this commercial paper, which is quite glossy and quite thick. Love the colors. I made a little pocket here that's just got 2 little pieces in it. Love the color of that one. It's backed so that you can write on it. There's quite a large piece of black lace there. Then a very sweet photo of a little girl holding a cat, and she has a broom next to her, and that says, "Find the beautiful." There's a little bold pin up here with a couple of little pieces, little tags on it. I love this page. So I've done quite a bit of colouring and some stenciling on that, and then use some wax as well, because I liked the colours of this page with the orange and just the rusty brown colours. So again, I've done some layering. I've got the background page, which is orange. Then I've got a card which has part of a map on it, and it says "Remember When." And then this really cute photo of 2 older witches, and there's a little piece down here that says "Just a pile of toil and trouble." And they've got a broom in between them. So there's a little pocket there, and a little coin envelope with some little pieces in it. And then this says "Pinewood's Coven dresses down for Halloween." This baking paper, it's actually baking paper that I put under my papers if I put them in the oven. So it's really, really well tea dyed. And I did run it through the printer, and it has a night poem from Graphics Fairy on it, which I know gets used quite often by various digital makers. So this is a gorgeous photo of a little girl with her a kitten on her shoulders, and she's wearing a witch's hat, and it says "Adventure Awaits." So this is a top loading, very skinny pocket, and I've made a bookmark that goes into that with a purple, what do you call these things? Sorry, I'm a bit blank sometimes. And that has a bookmark, postmark on the back. Tassel, that's what you call it. Oh dear, sometimes my brain really, really needs help. So I use this photo frame to accentuate the bat. This is the black paper is actually a Kaiser Craft one, and I've put a piece from Calico Collage on the back so that I could have 2 pockets, and there's just a few little cards in there. Little tag there, and this says "Happy Haunting," and the Tim Holtz pieces say "A party without cake is just a meeting." There's some very pretty lace trim down there. Witch's Dance, which I've printed onto some of that newsprint paper. There's a paper bag with a little piece in it, which is actually a library card. That's an ephemera set from a shop called Chocolate Rabbit, and it's really cute. It says "Spells for Mischief and Mayhem." So this is a commercial paper, and I actually tea dyed that, stamped there, and I've made a little belly band. There's a little spell there, a little bit of a cluster, and then that says "A new day, make it count," which is a commercial card. But I like how the 2 blacks frame there. This is a little flip up, and you can see put a little bit of gold glitter there. And there's a pocket here which has some stamped little tags. This is a card that I made some time ago, and has this really beautiful different colored black, and it's got all various different colors, dragonfly embossing powder, and I thought that went really well on this page. I've stamped "Creepy" up there and used a die cut. This is one of my favorite images. I just love this. This is from Calico Collage, and it says "Choose to shine." I have used a piece of acetate, so it is actually shiny, and you can flip that open, and it says, "Darling, you are a work of art." And she is. This one here is a belly band, and there's 2 pieces of ephemera in there. That's the other side of that paper bag, and I've put a witch's bingo card in there. Another one of the gorgeous calico collage papers. Little fabric cluster up there. And I love this one down here. So I've again used an old a photo which I've really shrunk down in size, and just layered that onto old Gothic print book page, put some little pieces on, and then tucked a tiny piece of ephemera in there, and it says, use Granny's potions, work like magic, noxious and deadly, on sale now. Oh, and that flips open. And I just love these, this whole idea of the witch's legs in the cauldron, just really cute. I've used that on another Halloween journal that I made, just for a bit of fun. There's a little tuck spot there with a tag in it. This has an envelope with a little business card inside it, and it says 1877, spells cast and curses reversed. There's that's a little glassine envelope, and there's some little pumpkins and some spiders. The other side of that parchment, you can see the printing a bit more easily on this side. And this is part of a calico collage page. I've added this book and then stamped on it, and then used a frame to accentuate the little witch with the cat on her shoulder, and stamped on the back of that. That's another digital which I've printed onto the newsprint, and then a piece which is from the Chocolate Rabbit shop. It's some ravens, and it says witches this way. So there are 3 pockets here. The top one has this little tag with an owl. There's a bit of sewing and layering there. This one has the image of a witch, which I've sewn onto this card. That flips up and you could write in there. And then a little tag in there that says, boo, keep calm and scary on. And of course, if you're a witch, you need a little cat. And there he is, some layering of fabrics there, a little piece of, very pretty piece of sari silk or an old rusty pen. And then there is an envelope in there with 2 pieces of ephemera. This one says spell journal, and there's a little letter. And these are probably tailor-made digitals. I did purchase some of her letters. German book page. And again, that's onto the paper bag. So I've popped some ephemera into there. Witch's banquet. What you're going to eat. That's probably quite amusing. Little die cut there that says spooky, and another tag. And then this is my final page with a little tag. And of course, this is the sisters that I've used on the front, or the friends. And it says, great things take time. All right, that's my little spooky journal. Well, it's not little, is it? It's very tall and skinny. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.